All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. We are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run, only heroes everyone can use. So, where are we at? What are we doing? Let's look, see what our summons are at. 29 mystery shards. We have 611 ancient shards, 115 voids. We're getting up there, huh? Primal shards, 6. Still at 6. I don't really try to hunt them, nor do I care to get them, so it is what it is. They do appear mostly in events and tournaments, which I don't normally do. Sacred shards, we did just get another one, I believe, recently, so we're at 45, and we will be getting another one from the Champion Pass from Xena, so there is that. As far as summoning for Xena, not going to happen, so that's great. Fusion, nothing going on here. I will be eventually fusing Lockwane or whatever his name is, Ludicrous Man. We're going to do that, and then we are getting close to Mithrala. We get another 2 or 1 shard, I believe, tomorrow or the day after, whatever that is, and I believe we have a few days left, maybe 1 day left on Doom Tower, in which case we will start working our way towards Dark Kale. So once this month ends, we should be getting him, and I'm super stoked for him. We've been saving up our books, and I really can't wait to get him. He's going to be awesome. I think he's going to really help out our game and really start pushing us forward in Clan Boss also. He's got a lot of poisons. He works with HP burn, so he's going to basically help out anyone who does poison or HP burn. And yeah, he's got awesome skills, and if you haven't seen him and you don't have him yet, definitely don't slack on Doom Tower, all right? It's going to take you a while to get him, but don't slack. And then I think Mithrala, to be honest, is going to be a huge impact on our game. I mean, she's got her regular attack, which does poisons, which is very nice. She attacks all enemies and does the Hex, which is really good. Can kind of work in conjunction with Cleo. Also places a 60% increased defense and 50% attack buff, which is insane to have from both heroes. So that's probably going to work out in Clan Boss also. We'll probably be using her there. Removes all debuffs from all allies and places a strengthen buff and a shield buff equal to 30% of this champion's max HP on all allies for 2 turns. Even more insane for Clan Boss and for Hydra, so that's good. And then whenever this champion is attacked by an enemy under the Hex, basically it petrifies them, which is even better. And she has this awesome increases ally accuracy in all battles. And then also it increases the champion's resistance by the amount which it is increased is equal to the amount of accuracy. So basically you just pound on accuracy, and her resistance is going to be insane. So that's why whenever you see her in the arena, you can't put any debuffs on her usually, because someone was smart and just stacked accuracy on her up to like 400, 500, 600, and then they immediately get resistance also. So if I had to guess, she's going to be one of my most powerful heroes. But she's void too, which is even better. So we are going to be trying to get her kind of built up as quickly as possible, but right now we are working. We're going to keep doing the same thing we're doing. I get that she's awesome, and I understand that I should probably save all my legendary books to book her first, and I do understand that thinking, but I'm of the mind that I want to finish one hero at a time, and we're already starting to work on Raisin. He's already helping us in faction wars, so, and I think Mithrala will work, because it's going to take me a while to build her anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we have, what, 1, 2, 5... That's 7, 8, 9 books left on him. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to build her to 60 and use her right when we get her, but we still have another, what, month or 2, I think, to get her, right? About 4 weeks, maybe? I mean, sorry, not 4 weeks. Let's see, 2, what do we got? 7, so about a month and a half, depending on if I get lucky with the shards. So I still have some time. We're going to get another book at least from just the monthly stuff, and we'll probably get a couple from Clan Boss and all that, but at this point, I mean, I'm already working on him. I might as well just finish him and then move on to the next one. As far as Mr. Scion, we are about to finish him out. We're going to do this real quick. I haven't decided what I want to do with him. Yeah, we're going to increase this. Here we go. So we have 1 more mastery left on Scion, and then we're going to be done with him. We are going to probably switch out some stuff on him, and we actually did do a switch out on... And then we'll be working on Muckstalker next. So he's the only one left that has masteries that need to get done, because we already finished Petrifia. So we might even do I'm going to be doing a video on her. We're missing. Oh, that's right. We're missing 1 book on her. So as soon as we get that book, we're going to do her champion spotlight. But I think we're also going to be doing a video with her and with, what's her name, Frozen Banshee. We're going to do a video with them together, basically side by side comparison. I'm going to have them fight the boss, and then we're going to switch out Petrifia's gear and put it on Frozen Banshee and see if she does better. Because so far, with the lifesteal set that she has, and even having the high accuracy, like 280, what is this, 290 almost, right? What does she got? Total stats. Her accuracy right now is 292. So even with her stats being pretty reasonable, she didn't really give me much in Clan Boss. Like, she wasn't really putting out anything that I was like super excited about. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, she's not bad. I just got to figure out how to make her work better. She may be better suited for an unkillable team because that's where I think some people had said she worked out really well. But I don't know. So far, I haven't seen her perform in any way crazy, even with all her masteries and everything set up now. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see that in the next video. But yeah, we are doing one thing. So I reset Diabolist, and I need to get her probably an accuracy set. I mean, an accuracy banner. I only had this one. I took it off her to put onto Petrify. So it is what it is because I don't use her as much. So I said screw it and just threw this on her. But we put her in a stun set. So we're slowly building her back up. And I think we might do, if she starts working out for me with this stun set better, and things start getting, like, say we beat the faction crypt with her now, with her in the stun set, then I'll probably do a rehash video on Diabolist to kind of let you guys know what I did and how I fixed it. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. We're just getting her a lot more damage. Like, her crit rate is getting as high now. Just so you can see, I'm trying to build her a little bit more correctly. So she has a mix of attack and defense. Her speed's 213. It's actually a little lower than it was. I believe it was 220, but we haven't finished her yet. So there's that. We should probably get her back up to about 220, 225, if I had to guess. Her crit rate was like 30. It was garbage. Now we're at 85. Her crit damage isn't that great, but I didn't really care about that. Her resistance and accuracy are kind of trash, which is why I want that accuracy to get her up to like maybe 200, and we'll see how that goes. She's got a reasonable amount of HP, 42,000, and like I said, we're just kind of going to work her. My main thing is I kind of want her to build more like Syl as a rare. I want her to be able to stun, and I believe her masteries are set up for the stun, I think, right? She has a leech, I think, right? Yeah. Has a 50% chance. Nope, it's this one. Where's the leech? Whatever. Either way, I have the leech skill on her. Increases the chances of placing stun, so that's good. So that's another 5% from Fearsome Presence. And then maybe this one. Yeah, has a 60% chance of placing a leech for one turn when placing stun. So maybe we'll start seeing some leeches out of her too. So I did that originally, and that's why she is the way she is. I may change this and go more accuracy, or I may change it and do more of the offense and make her a little bit stronger to get us through. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. I haven't decided. I'm not sold on her masteries, but I'm not unsold on them because, like I said, we're just getting her in a stun set finally. So it's something that we're going to work on to get her better. So yeah, that's the artifacts we're working on right now. And then everybody else is pretty much on par. We're not really moving forward on any 60s at this second. I believe we're going to possibly move forward on a few more of the campaign heroes. I might start farming them up again because I do need to finish out the campaign heroes because I do want to do a series on all the campaign heroes and kind of which ones are good, which one you can farm, and all that crap. So I know we got Rocktooth. It's still kind of a mess. We've got... Actually, I just pulled him, if you just saw that. We also got... I forgot what was the guy's name. I was going to say Seductress. But either way, you know what I'm talking about. She's in like stage 3 or whatever, the area. So you can farm her there. We got to do that stupid lizard bastard. So, yeah, there is that. We're going to do a quick summon because I just got this from the stupid... what is that? Which event is going on right now? Champion Training. I just got this. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to see if we get something good. Wish list. So right now we've got these 3 in the wish list. I purchased... Who did I purchase? Not Visix. I purchased the 20 coins. I got Arbiter. So she's out of here. Then we've got Petrify in here. I've got my boy here because I really want him. Tolog. Actually, all the new heroes. All the new Fragment. Oh, not Fragment. The new Fusion heroes that were from last time. And then I've got these 3 because I kind of want them to get some more awakenings. So let's see what happens. I mean, my luck hasn't been super great, so we'll see. Oh, we got an epic, so that's good. Who'd we get? I already have you. You suck. All right, let's look. Where is she? I should have 2 of her now, right? Or did I sell? I know what? I actually think I might have sold her to buy one. So now we have her back. All right. We also got Grunch. I don't know if we had him before. Got a few other ones that I've been pulling. I've been selling a couple here and there, like my 1-stars, when I need them, just to get a couple of my other heroes. But I'm not selling anybody who's 2-star or higher usually. So anybody that's 1-star, I usually will just sell it off. I even sold off a couple of my legendaries, like maybe 1 or 2 that just I knew I would never build ever. I mean, I'm never going to build these, but at least I knew that like 100% I'm probably not going to ever spend time on them. But I'm also considering, you guys let me know what you guys want me to do, but I'm considering ascending all these guys. I'm not going to level them, but I'm considering I'm considering ascending, not assuming, and just leaving them in the vault ascended so that I can get these out of the vault. So I'm considering it, but at the same time, I also don't want to touch them because I've gone this long without touching them, and we have plenty of room. We've got plenty of gems. I can buy more. You know what I mean? It's not like we're in any big hurry. The only ones I really would be like hardcore keeping are anything 3-star and above. After that, I mean, technically, I could go through and sell all of my 1 and 2 stars, and it wouldn't affect my account in any way. So we may do that because 3 stars are really the important ones. But we'll see. Close this. Close this. But the thing is also when you sell them, let's say you want to buy one, it's not going to pop up as the higher version. So if I keep selling the 1-star, you're going to keep seeing the 1-star in the shop. So be mindful of those things. Like if you have a hero that you only have a 1-star awakening on and you need like a 2 or 3, like keep it. You know, even if it's a hero that you just don't have yet, keep that 1-star. Don't really sell it off if you're going to build that hero, because then you might see the 2-star pop up in the shop and then eventually the 3-star. But yeah, there you go. So that's if you want to save up 10,000 coins. All right, let's get out of there. So summoning, I don't think we're going to do any of that today. We already have what's going on. I basically kind of went over everything. We're trying to get this great haul thing done. So we're almost there. We're at 348. I mean, almost, right? We need another 650 medals. So we got this to 9. So we need to get this last one to 10, and that'll start pushing us forward. You're going to start seeing a little bit more on these progression videos of the missions because we're slowly moving forward. I already did this 5 times. Apparently, I don't have it 100% set up. So I need to go back and really play with that. We might do that today. I don't know. But this is the next level, the upgrade affinity. And then we have to clear stage 14 of Dark Elf. We've already done that. And then these are easy. Doom Tower. Probably what's going to happen is right when the reset happens, that's when I'm going to get to this, because then it's going to be annoying and I have to wait a few days to do it. This is already done. This is where we're going to start seeing some pushback. Bronze 3 in tag team. I really hate tag team, and I hate moving up in it, but that's going to be the next thing. So we have to do it, and we're going to get some energy and stuff out of this, so it's fine. We've already done most of this. We've already beaten stage 25 Dragon's Lair. That's easy. Glyphs is going to be annoying, but we should be able to do it. Doom Tower is easy. Crafting artifacts, I mean, it is what it is. We'll do it and see what happens. Stars on Nightmare. We've done all Nightmare except for the last fight, so it is what it is. Fire Knight we have on lock, so I don't have to worry about that. Craft 10 artifacts using Forge, using HP charms. I can do that literally right now. Equip a champion with deflection. We did that a long time ago. 15,000 points in events is annoying. That takes a little bit of time, so it is what it is. And then all these Doom Towers. So like all of this is easy. And then we get to this, which is get 10 max substats upgrade using 5 rank 5 glyphs. So that's probably one of the most time consuming ones because the chances of getting a max are insane. So it's probably just going to sit to the wayside once we get there. Honestly, it could take months. Like we're talking like upwards of 6 months. I don't know. It's really just depends on how lucky you are. It might take you a year. Like that's literally the worst quest in the game, and whoever put this in here is a complete ass. Like screw you, whoever made this quest. It's literally the stupidest quest ever. I'm a person who hates quests that are based on luck. All right. I want quests that are based on my skill. This is not a skill quest. This is a garbage quest that just wastes your time. So that's my opinion of it, and I'm not changing it. Screw you, whoever made this quest. You should take it out like immediately. That's how dumb it is, and I know that a lot of people who do videos actually hate it. But there you go. That's my rant. All right, craft 10 weapons of the Forge using weapon charms. That's great. And then most of this is going to be, the hardest parts is going to be tag team and the stupid quests, like that stupid, get max stats. Like they're dumb. So other than that, most of the stuff is all relatively easy. We should be able to get here pretty quickly. The next set, who knows? And like I said, I'm not pushing to get to this guy, but we're going to try and do whatever we can. And if it's a quest like the charms, we're just going to let it sit until it just happens to happen on basically on accident. Like I'm not going to be like trying to be like, oh, I got to get glyphs today. Like I could care less. So we're just going to push through it. And whenever it finishes, it finishes. We got other stuff to worry about besides Polarium's crappy quest line. So that I don't even need. By the time I get that dragon, I already want to quit the game because it's like 10 years later, right? So basically that dragon means you can stop playing the game is what it means because you already got everything you needed. All right. So yeah, great haul. Like I said, we're going to get further on that. See how that goes. I don't know. Maybe we'll go into the dungeons. Let's see. Because I don't... Oh, yeah. Let's look at Faction Wars because I actually do have some stuff in here. So right now we're at 769. We're about to get 1 million silver, which is exciting. I don't think we can get any more stars in here. I think we tried and might have died. Let's see. Even if I get 1 star, that's all we need. So we've got Bent Branch in here. I think that's her name, right? And the thing that's funny is all the rares have no, all the rares have zero. What is it? I have no. What is that called? Why can't I think of it? The whatever. The thingy that gives you extra thingies. The aura. There we go. I'm like, oh my god, it's early. I have coffee. I got my car inspected. All right, judge. Go ahead, judge me. So there we go. We're gonna bring her in. Let's see how she does. Yeah, I know. I don't have an aura. See, I could have just done that and saved myself the trouble of thinking about what an aura is. Now, these I've been doing not on auto because I do kind of want to get the 3-star. Now, I don't remember their skills. All right, so because I don't use these guys very often, they're all 50. All right, so now she has an attack on all enemies. This is Bent Branch. So there you go. She did what, 7,000? This is the wrong affinity, I think, on them. Yeah, blue, right? All right, so let's see. This is a rough fight. All right, so now this does ally protection buff. We're going to use that because why not? This does 3 hits. We're going to try and kill Judge. All right, he does a lot of damage. This team is going to be pretty badass once I actually get them built. I think this was the problem. We got the shield. It was a little bit rough, and we can't take the damage, and we're not strong enough to kill anything because I don't really have any 60s yet on this team. All right, we can try to kill him, maybe. Nope, of course, they're going to go for the exact opposite. We want him dead, though, because he's ready to go. It just reminded me of that. Is it Veruca Salt? I don't remember. No, it's that Baby I'm Ready to Go song. Yeah, really dumb reference, but you know what? Take it or leave it. Or leave it and take it. I don't care. Choose your weapon. All right, so this fight's a little rougher. We got to get him to not do unkillable, but then he revives, so that stinks. All right, we've got that. She does speed down, which is very nice, but this guy's going to remove debuffs, I believe, so he's worse. All right, so he's dead. Let's try to kill him. That didn't work. All right, die. Now he's going to revive him, which stops him from doing anything else that he does, which I think he has an AoE attack, if I remember correctly. There we go. Let's see if let's see how much damage. Her single 7,000, not terrible. And now we've got a. Oh wait, no, I wanted to do the AOE. Stupid. Like I said, I don't remember. I remember trying to do this and it didn't work. Is what I'm saying. All right. So what does this do? There we go. That hits everybody. We need him dead because we don't want revival. That's the attack we didn't want. This is the attack I was supposed to use. All right. Maybe. I think she's gonna die. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Hi, I'm dead. There we go. All right, maybe everyone can survive. Let's see. I don't care. Like I said, I didn't expect this to go well. So just know that I already expected what's happening to happen because I knew my heroes were only level 50 and not really geared right. Let's kill you because you're annoying. Oh, of course not. And she's dead. Yep. I mean, we might get 1 star. Who knows? I doubt it, but you never know. We're just going to try and flop our way through this now because it doesn't really matter. All right, we got to provoke. See if I can get my other attack up. It ain't looking good it's not looking good for our would-be heroes. That's right. Put them to sleep. All right. We're just gonna pop our way through here with 1-shots. We'll use his attack because he has a 3-hitter, I think. No, he does not. He's got the provoke, which would be very nice, so he stops doing things. 1 more round, and hopefully we can provoke him. All right, he's asleep. Let's see. Come on. Nope, not good. Continuous heal is good. That's right. Put him to sleep. These guys are really putting in work. All right, so we've got this attack, right? This is the all attacks all enemies. We just need 1 star here, guys. That's it. We're looking for 1 star on this. We've got Ally Protect, and now we've got some other stuff and some shields. We'll see. I think these guys are both defensive, which is why they're still alive. So really, I think we just need a shield hero. So I might have to re-gear one of these heroes into a shield set to make this work a little better. I don't think we're winning this, by the way. Let's see. That reflect damage is going to suck. Yeah, we're going to need our whole team for this. And now they've got... Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, so there you go. That's where we're at right now. We just got to start building a couple to 60, but none of these guys are on my list for heroes that I need for any other content. So, I mean, Turlak is actually the closest thing to being on my list for someone. I like them all, but none of them are useful for me right now as far as getting through content that I need to beat. So yeah, unfortunately, this will be probably the last faction that I start working on towards 60 because they're essentially useless heroes. I mean, not useless, but they're just not useful to me right now. All right, so that's that. So we can bang that out. This is already done. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a good day for when I'm off and Dark Elf is open. And it's funny because it opens in 3 days. And I think that might be, it's not Thanksgiving, right? Today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, it opens on Thanksgiving. So it's conceivable I might be able to make a video of this on Thanksgiving morning when I wake up. So it's not going to be out on Thanksgiving, but it'll probably be out next week. But if it comes out that exact day, as long as it pops in the morning, if it's open in the morning on Thanksgiving, I don't know if it's the morning or if it's the reset. If it's reset, I probably can't do it because I'll be at Thanksgiving when it resets. So that sucks. But yeah, otherwise, I'm going to try to get it done. I really want to show you guys the win on this, but it's unfortunately, once again, Polarium likes to have things all over the place. So it's going to take me some time to be off and be able to make the video. So I'm going to try and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we want to get this to 769 as quickly as possible, because we want that silver so I can do some more upgrades on my girl. And then we're starting to move forward. I mean, I'm actually very happy with my progression, so to speak, in that area, in the faction wars. All right, so let's go into Ice Golem's Peak. All right, so I showed this team. No, I didn't. Team setup. This is the team I showed before that won, and they did win. But I'm not sold on it because they're not 100%. As you saw, I got 5 wins. I put it on auto, and they won 5 times. So it is. I could just conceivably put this on auto and let it run and hopefully get a win. But I'd like to try to figure out, maybe that's what we'll do today. So I want to try and figure out a team that will work all the time. Now, this guy's blue, so that means Force Affinity works. Now, Drex, although cool, is probably not 100% necessary. I really like him. He's got the HP burns, but he's not doing much for me other than that. And he has provoke, so he's helping us stop the waves. So that's really what we're needing. Now, this guy is also okay, but he's also not that strong. Now, most of my attackers are going to be the wrong affinity and the opposite affinity. So we don't want to start bringing in spirit heroes for this. Like, that's not a good idea. Conceivably, having him here might help because it'll help with the waves, at least. So this is these two are my tag team for stunning waves. So let's just say we bring them in. Now, he has healing, and he has defense and attack down and all that. These two have revives. We have 2 revivers. So if one goes down, the other can revive. Now, the question is, he's going to die. We already know that Yakarl is going to die. But if we can keep him at least protected enough where he can do enough damage to, like, at least take down the ads, then it's worth bringing him in there, even though he sucks. Now, all of the debuffs are terrible also. Having attack up is not going to really help except for Yakarl, which doesn't really help too much on the boss itself. I mean, I guess it kind of does. Having poisons and all that stuff would be our best bet. So this is where Dark Kale might be a good option if I had him, but we don't. So there we go. So what I'm thinking here is we could conceivably bring in, we have 2 options here if we want a 100% win. We could conceivably bring in Apothecary to speed him up and to keep these guys moving. Now, Bogwalker does enough damage. He doesn't do a lot, but he does enough. So we could put Apothecary in the lead here, keeping our defense up so that we don't get hit too hard. This is an option. Other option is we could bring in Kale, but I feel like we're going to have the same problem with him. He's going to die. Even though he is more defensive than Yakarl, I have a feeling it wouldn't work. We could bring someone like, Frozen Banshee in, but I don't know. And then I tried bringing in Petrify, and that didn't really do much either. So let's try this. We're going to try some stuff, because I don't have a full team right now that can beat this. Or at least consistently. Like, the other team will win, but I'm going to waste, I'll probably waste 100 energy or, 150 energy out of 300 getting those last 5 wins on auto. So we want to make sure I don't care how long this takes. Like, if this is a 20-minute fight, a 25, I don't give a crap. I just need it to be auto and be 100%. Like, that's what I want from these fights. Because I'm not going to ever farm stage 25. This is literally never going to be a stage that I farm. I will only farm stage 20 or stage 13. That's it. That's basically the end of it. The only time I touch stage 15 is when I have to do a clan quest for putting 10 debuffs on a dungeon boss. That's the only time I touch 15, and I have those. All of the dungeons are fine with basically Grave Chill, Frozen Banshee, Kale, Syl and Apothecary. You could replace Syl with anyone you want if your team is strong enough to not die, and those fights will always work. Even Fire Knight, like I've shown that 100 times, you can do the poison trick and just poison the hell out of them and don't worry about it. So, yeah, that's basically where we're at on that. So, but stage 25 will never come up again. Literally ever. If these quests didn't exist, stage 25 would be done for me in the books. Like, I wouldn't have to ever look at it again, and I don't care if I win. But as you can see, it's working so far with the waves, because the waves take forever, because we don't have a lot of attack in here. You know, if we had someone like a Seer, that would be a good addition. Having Apothecary in here with the speed up is a big switch and a big upgrade. We could conceivably think about bringing in a Veer instead of Apothecary, because he has the attack down. So that might be a viable option as well, but the only thing is we'd have to use Bogwalker as our lead, because we don't have a defense up on a Veer. I don't even think a Veer has... Does a Veer have an aura? An aura? I don't even know. I haven't looked recently. I just love a Veer. He's just a really cool little Santa dwarf. We love a Veer. I don't know who we is. Me and my dogs. There you go. We love it. I should start inviting everybody onto the podcast. Like, I'll just be like, hey, which viewer wants to be on the podcast today? Let's just BS. I think it's an okay idea. I might try it. I'll be like, hey, who's bored today and wants to have a little convo? It'll be the podcast where I only talk to my subscribers. Everyone gets a voice, and we can talk about whatever you want. We'll be like, hey, man, you want to talk about cheese today? Yeah. Let's talk about cheese. Fromage. Let's talk about that. I love that all my fights take forever. It's like, it's basically a way to make a video 20 minutes long and never have to really do much to make sure that the video is long enough for someone to watch. No, it's not true. I mean, it's kind of true, but it's not true. They just take long because I don't have the time to farm up, all 6-star gear. But we're good enough. Hey, as long as we win, right? That's what we care about. That's what we care about. We want wins. We're not looking for world championship cups. We're looking for just a cup. That's it. We just want the cup. It could be a Nightmare Before Christmas cup. So far, this is already taking a lot longer than I think the other fight. It's because we had, I don't know. I guess maybe those two boneheads worked really well together. I don't know. I also did try this with, I think, what the hell is it? Cleo. And she did work, but she's the wrong affinity, and she died a lot. So I don't want that. I don't want a lot of death. I'm okay with 1 or 2 deaths here and there, but we don't want that many deaths. We're gonna just do this one fight, I think, because these fights are gonna be a while. I remember, like I said, these fights sometimes take like 20, 30 minutes. So I think this was a 16-minute fight with my other team, and they won. But we're not showing that right now. Like, this is us figuring it out so I can make a video on it. Basically, I'm solving 2 problems at once. I want to make a video about hard mode by having a team that works. It's funny because I wasn't even trying. Like, I put this team together, the original team, not this one, but the one I showed on my community tab. I put the team together, and I just put it on auto, and I started doing other things. Like, I was doing other stuff, and I came back and they won 25, and I'm like, oh, look at that. I'm in hard mode. They won. I'm like, sweet. So then I put them on stage 25. I let it run. They beat them again. I was like, all right, cool. So I guess this is an auto team. And then I tried doing it again, and they lost. And then I did the auto for that 25 right there, and they lost half the time. You know what I mean? So it's not a 100% team, but it works. You can just click the button that says keep going if you lose. And then I think the spider team, we had the same problem. It's not 100%. So I that's why when I put these things up, I say, hey, I won, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything until I make a video. So today, if you're watching this, well, if you're watching this today, yesterday I put out the Dragon Hard mode. That team, I believe, is 100%. They don't have any issues. You might have a one-off where you get smacked by something and die, but other than that, the Dragon Hard mode is easy. Like that one, we've already gotten into the second stage. Like, I'm not worried about it. So that's why I made a video on it. I'm not going to make a video on this if it's not at least a reasonable team. You know what I mean? I don't want to give you guys teams that don't work at least, 80 to 90% of the time. If they lose once in a while, then that's good enough for me. I'm okay with that because that's my life. So if you're trying to live my life, then you're going to accept the fact that your team's not 100%. But I'd like the team to at least be up in that area. I don't want it to be a 50-50 team, you know what I mean? I mean, I'll show it on the progression videos because you can, at least you know that it's not, it's not 100% team, but I'm not going to make a full video like, here's the team that wins. Like, I'm not going to do that crap. That's stupid. Like, oh, they kind of win. That's like when people make a video that says, all you need is this one hero to win. And it's like a legendary +4. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I didn't know that I needed that. That's not a video I'm interested in making. Let's put it that way. All you need is this one hero that you'll never get, and 4 of them. That's my favorite. This is the best fight ever, by the way. I'm just hoping we can kill the ads faster than they can kill us. That's my goal here. But the thing is with Yukaro is he can lower the turn meter of the boss, which means as long as the boss doesn't hit his HP threshold, we're safe. But the question is he going to do that when it's necessary? Attack the boss instead. That's my main question with Yukaro. Really, I feel like he's going to spend most of his day on this face because he's going to be dead, but because he's the weakest one out of everyone. But you know what? It is what it is. Luckily, if anyone gets frozen, he gets more defense. All right, so we froze one ad. It's funny because the ads aren't even really a problem. It's just them being alive is the problem. You know, maybe if I had Lydia, I could do this. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm like, there you go. Look at that. Yukaro taking one to the face. Luckily, we have a bunch of revivers and speed ups. The speed up is a big deal in here. I swear to God, it's crazy how insanely good having a turn meter specialist and a speed up specialist is. Like, it literally changes the fight because it lets you get back on your feet so much faster than if you don't have one. Which is why you see them all in every video and every arena fight, right? Having a speeder. All right, so it looks like right now the only one that looks like he's in any kind of a danger situation. Well, he didn't have the defense up when we got hit, right? Is Yukaro. He took one right to the face. The other problem is he's the fastest one, so he's going to run out of defense quicker than anyone else too. That's the other issue that we're going to have with Yukaro. We might have to eventually rebuild him, but he's really just attack based. Say now he didn't get face slapped because he had defense up. So that's not bad. Half HP on that hit, I'll take right now. It's the big hit that he can one-shot the whole team, and that's when we have a problem. In that case, we just need Syl and Tolog to stay alive, because one of them needs to be there to revive. Preferably both, because then they can revive 2 people in one round. See, if I was doing this not auto, right there, I wouldn't have taken that hit, because I would have used Carl's skill. So, but the problem is we got to do it auto. We're not doing this manually. We've done it manually. We've done it on auto. Now we just got to fix the teams. I really wish Yukaro would just live longer. Yeah. I'm honestly super happy that Bogwalker is popping up in all of my teams, that I love him, because we waited so long for him, and if I waited that long to have him and he just sucked, it would have been such a nightmare. But I looked at his skills. He seemed like he'd be good, and I really had high hopes. And he is showing up and showing off in a lot of new content that I'm doing. So I'm very happy that we have him. There you go. Pop off. He's right back up. No one cares. Get that defense up. Yes. And we have 2 heroes that do defense up, which is even better. I just realized that. So as long as they don't do it at the same time, like I think it just happened, right? There we go. We just want to make sure that defense up is up when that big hit hits. But unfortunately, there's no way I can decide that. You know what I mean? I can't. If Valerie was in here, it would be up constantly. But unfortunately, she's not. I mean, it's possible that I could bring in Valerie and... Actually, no, she's Spirit. So she wouldn't be very helpful in here. See, you actually have to pay attention to frickin'... what is that? To affinities, the higher up you get. There we go. Nice. Unkillable. I like that. All right, so now it's just HP, and can we take the hit? And that's it. Attack down, that's always good. Someone like Grush would have been good in here, but he's also Spirit Affinity. Like, everybody that I would use in here to make sure that stage 25 is a joke, I can't use because they're the wrong affinity and they get blasted every time he does those attacks. So we've got to use other heroes. Look at that. Decrease. See, and now we're only waiting on his HP, which is good. And we got a smite, so that's going to do. There we go. Ooh, there we go. One hit. Did we get the smite? No, of course not. Oh, I guess that doesn't count as a turn. That's why. He's got to get his actual turn for the smite to go off. That was just a jerk move that he did. There we go. That's what we wanted. So that your Carl doesn't die. This fight is nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. Like, because there's so many opportunities for you to get your butt handed to you. So many opportunities. I get anxious. All right, let's do some voices now. What? No, I'm just kidding. Just randomly start doing voices while we fight this schmo. Schmuck, is that a bad word? Schmuck? Like if I say schmuck a lot, is that a bad word? Like if you say like schmuckers, it's really smuckers, the jelly, but schmuckers would be a much better brand. So if anyone wants to make a peanut butter and jelly, by the way, Goobers, best thing ever. It's like peanut butter and jelly mixed in a can, in a whatever bottle can, whatever those things are called. Best peanut butter jelly thing ever. And if you ever see these little pretzel balls, by the way, they're like really soft pretzel balls that you're supposed to cook and put salt on them. Don't do that. Just cut them in half and throw peanut butter and jelly on them. Fuck, best thing ever. Best thing ever. Back to our program. So as long as we don't push him to the threshold, which is actually kind of good that I don't have like a strong attacker in here outside of Vicarl. To be honest, having a strong attacker in here might hurt me more than anything because it'll push the boss's HP down, like the hexes and stuff with Cleo would push the boss's HP down a lot faster, causing him to do those attacks at the thresholds and killing my whole team in one hit. So, especially because we don't have somebody who's doing, the block revive. If you had someone who's doing block revive in here, like I still need to consider bringing in someone like Armiger, but your Carl's just too good for the waves. Like I need one person for the waves to make sure that we're stunning and all that. Because Sill's not going to be able to handle it by herself. We'll get killed, or it'll just be a 30-minute fight because, reasons. Okay, good. We got the speed down is very good. That counter was like actually very well timed. Because his speed down would be amazing. It'll keep him from doing those accuracy hits. But luckily, he's still pretty slow regardless, so it's kind of nice. We actually get our turns in a lot before he gets his turn, which is like if this was Fire Knight, he would be getting like probably double the turns that he's getting right now. But we also have speed up too, which is going to slow him down effectively because you're going to get more turns in between his turns. But that's the thing, like, this is why we do this. Like, we have to watch these fights. You have to sit here for 16 minutes. Like, if you're going to if you want to be good at this game and you want to get better, you really have to analyze every fight. And it means you have to kind of sit here and watch this. Now, you're probably going to see things that I don't see. I'm sure you will, but every time I do these fights, I see something new that I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I didn't realize that was something that was going on. And it's like, okay, so this guy keeps dying. Is he contributing to the team? Stuff like that. Like right now, from what I can tell, everyone on this team is contributing 100% to the fight. Like 100%. Like there's no like lackluster hero right now. I don't feel that anyone is not doing a job that is useful. And having, like I said, the two revivers and the HP regens and like all that stuff. This is just to keep us alive and make sure this stays auto and stays as a win. That's all we want. We don't care about anything else. We just want the win. Oh, there we go. See? That's when stuff gets crazy, but luckily we have two revivers, like I said. We still have a defense up. So Bogwalker is basically the extra. See, now we've got our defense up, so that's good. And he's still going to freeze. And eventually we'll get Bogwalker back up. Hopefully soon. There we go. Boggy's back. Boggy. Mr. Boggy Walker. Hopefully he gets back in before we're about to get hit again. There we go. Now give me a defense up, please. Give me one defense. That's up. We don't want it. Oh, we're going to get hit. I knew it. Well, we got the smite. That's not a good thing. All right, we got defense up. Everyone's getting back in the game. We got healing, defense. All right. Slowly but surely. This is going to be the longest fight. Like, it was 16 minutes before. We're going to be way past that. But once again, I'm just trying to find a 100% team. So really, what we're going to be looking for is ways to take these guys down quicker, like the ads. So it's like, who can I sacrifice really right now? Technically, I could sacrifice Bogwalker. Technically. Because he's doing what... He's kind of also doing... He does have attack down, but he's doing what Tolog is doing. So if we wanted to speed this fight up, it would be another damage dealer, possibly someone like Kale. Because Bogwalker's not doing any... He's not doing any crowd control. So, and Syl and Yukarl can handle the crowd control. We don't have to worry about anyone else for crowd control. So really, we just need damage dealing. So Kale would be a good option. I don't know who else I would consider for this. Someone who can do poisons. I mean, really, even like, I mean, Frozen Banshee, I wish she had an AoE. If she had an AoE, she'd be like the king of all things, because I would bring her in a heartbeat. But then again, you know, what does Bogwalker bring as far as, you know, the waves? I don't know. It's a tough call. We'll see. I mean, do I care that this fight is this long? If they win, no. I don't, to be honest. I only need to do it 5 more times on auto, and then we don't have to worry about it ever again. So, to be honest, just knowing that they'll win is good enough for me. I'll just put it on auto and go, you know, take a shower and go to work. I'll just go to work. There you go. 5 runs. Say it's 20 minutes each. Yeah. When I come back from work, I have my win. See? So don't think you have to sit here and watch these fights. That's why I said it doesn't matter about the time. Like, you can sit here and you just do something else. Literally go do all your dailies. That's what I do. I do all my daily stuff. I play the game the way I want to. I have fun. I do what I need to do. And then at the end, when I finish everything I needed to accomplish that day, I put it on auto and I go F off. You know what I mean? I go do something else. Go watch the newest episode of Mean Girls or something. There is no new episode of Mean Girls, by the way. It's a movie. Unless they made a show. I don't know. They make a bunch of remakes of crap stuff, so who knows? Who the hell knows what you guys are watching? Orange County, whatever Orange County wives are on now. It's like eventually it's down to like the Real Housewives of, you know, I don't know, the Bayou. It's about where they're at now. We need the Real Housewives of the Bayou. Oh, please. There we go. We survived it. We survived it now. We are ready for the funds. Oh my god, this is a brutally long fight. But it is what it is. But so far, from what I can tell, we're good. We're not going to die. This would be a good time for you guys to put on some music and pray for my downfall. I don't know who started that phrase, but good on you. Hey, this is what we call progression, all right? This is progression for everyone, and everyone needs to sit here and see this. Like, if you're cool with sitting here and watching this, if you're still in this video right now at 19 minutes and 30 seconds watching this fight, then it means that you're doing the right thing. It means that you're willing to invest 20 minutes of your time to possibly figure out how to beat something that you can't beat. All right, that's basically what it is. And that's the kind of, and unfortunately, this is nothing compared to what I've gone through with some fights to like get these wins for you guys and show you guys what's up. Like, 20 minutes is nothing. I've had fights that literally are like, I mean, I did 20-minute fights back in the beginning when I was using like Armiger and the starting 5 to beat the final spider boss in Doom Tower. All right, that was a long ass fight, 20 minutes, and I had to manual that crap. And yeah, that's horrible. So you got to be able to put in these fights. Like, everyone thinks that you just all of a sudden now get, you know, a 5-minute win or a 3-minute win or a 2-minute win with your heroes just because you have the heroes. It's like, it's not the way that works. You gotta put up with this fight right here, this 25-minute fight, to figure out how to make your fight work better. And that's the thing, is that's why people get better at the game, is because you spend that time, and eventually you don't have to spend that time. Like, I could easily just take Bogwalker out probably and just put in another damage dealer. I might risk more damage to my team, but at the same time, it won't be this long. But at least I know that this is it. pretty much at this point a guaranteed win. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is try to take this time down because honestly, 20 minutes is too long for like a video on a fight. See, there you go. Boom, one hit. See? You never know. It's never 100%. It's never 100%. You guys just watched 20 minutes, 21 minutes to see me die. How does that make you feel? Is really the question. How do you feel about watching that and then getting our ass handed to us? But you know what? This is called reality. All right. This is the reality of this game. So that's why I'm going to leave it in. I'm not going to change this video. I'm not going to redo this video. You're going to sit here and take this loss with me. All right. You're going to feel the pain with me. I actually find stuff like this funny. So there you go. So we definitely have to change Bogwalker. I think he did a lot of damage, but we need to get somebody in here who can do the damage. Now, Tolog has the resurrect. Bogwalker has the attack down. So I think bringing in somebody who can get the boss to have an attack down. I'm thinking honestly, even a Veer might be a good option here instead of Apothecary. And switching out I'm not going to do it, but I'll do it maybe the next time. But let's edit team. So like what I'm thinking here is we take him out, we put Bogwalker in the lead. All right, we pull him down, and then we bring in what is a Veer? Is he Spirit? Because I really hope he's not. He's not. So we bring in a Veer. So now we've got attack down, which is very important. He's got attack down also, but he's also got defense up. So he's got defense up. So technically speaking, we're double dipping right now. So who do we have that has defense? Let's see. Faction Crypts doesn't help us. Faction Crypts doesn't help us. Resistant Arena doesn't really help us. HP and Faction Crypts, no. This is why Bogwalker is kind of our only option at this point. I mean, we could bring him in, but that'll slow crap down a lot. I mean, we could just do a Kale. I mean, that's an option. Bring him in as a damage dealer with the HP extra. Who is actually? Who is HP in all battles 20? I'm not gonna lie. This is a very interesting situation we've just come across here. This is a pretty solid team. I think I might have to try this. All right, so I'm gonna try this fight. I'm gonna shut everything down and try it because there's no reason for anyone to watch that for another 20 minutes. So we're gonna try this out because this gives us shields, crit damage down. It gives us a little bit of extra healing. It gives us HP. It gives us attack. It gives us crowd control. It gives us attack down, defense up, revival on 2 heroes. This could work, and it gives us HP burns, which is even better on taking down the ads and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to consider this. We're going to try this out and see how it goes. All right. So that's it for today. Like I said, I just want to I want to get a full auto fight for this boss because I can win it. I want it to be a little bit more usable for you guys, really. So that's what this video is about, is more just getting a team that works all the time and not one that, kind of loses. I figured we would try out that team today and see how that goes because I was kind of thinking about it. But the other team does work. Like I said, the one that I put up and showed you guys, this one right here, in case you missed it, team setup. Where are you? Ice Golem Hard. Here we go. So this team does work. It's just they're not 100%. And I want 100%. Or at least close to 100% win rate. So we're going to try this right after the video, all right? And then I'll post up and see if it does good or not, all right? And we'll see how that goes while this uploads. I got to wait for the upload anyway to make the next video. All right, so if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, if you have any input into this and who we can use to possibly auto this and make it 100%, feel free to let me know. It doesn't really matter because I'll beat it anyway. Like I said, I can put that other team on and just waste 150 energy and they'll win eventually. So it's not the end of the world, but I kind of want to work on it at least to have some kind of an answer for you guys so you can have less of trouble than I do. And as always, like, share, subscribe. It's always good if you guys do that. It helps the channel grow. We're actually growing very well here. We're almost at 1,250 subscribers, kind of moving forward. I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm glad that we're starting to actually get an audience that's large and in charge. It's always good to have that. And remember, you can always leave a super thanks if you want to support the channel. I am working on the shop. I put another shirt up there, but I have to link it to this account now. So we're going to link it and get it all set up, and then we'll be good. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.